Welcome. In front of me I have the new Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at it. So anyway, I just get straight into it. Okay, so there is our watch. Now the strap has a leathery design to it, though it's rubber, as you can see from the other side. Now the watch itself also is relatively small. It has a rotating crown, as the OG ones did. I think, if I remember correctly, Samsung did stop making the rotating crown at one point. But let's be honest, we're only buying these watches because of it. Got some paperwork in here, and there we go. And there is our wireless charger. And that's it. Now, do I need anything to turn it on? Nope. So it's turning on its own. Great. So while it's booting up, let's quickly go into the specs right here. So this is 1.5-inch display, 480 by 480 pixels, Super AMOLED display with a pixel density of about 450. It also has a sapphire crystal glass right here. So the glass itself should be stupidly durable. Now that being said, additionally it will also be more durable because the actual screen is recessed here because of the rotating crown. So it should be in general insanely hard to actually scratch this up, unless you just put it on a rock and just start to smear the screen. Other than that, for typical use, for instance, I tend to wear my watches under my wrist, so with that in mind, it should have no problem not getting scratched up, just because a recessed display and the bezel will be protecting it. So that's great. Now, continuing on, we have a 425 mAh battery, Exynos W930 processor powering this thing, and 2 GB of RAM. And as you can see, this will be plenty enough power to deal with this watch. So no longer are the days where watches had like just slowdowns when you were scrolling through it was lagging. As you can see, this is just buttery smooth. So next thing that we're probably going to be waiting for is watches with high refresh rate. But anyway, let's quickly... Actually, no, I'm not going to be selecting language because I still need to connect it to an application. So that basically means nothing. Now, one more thing, or a couple more things that I didn't mention. We have built-in storage right here. That's 16 GB. So we can load it up with maybe photos, music, stuff like that. Applications, obviously. And what else? We have, where's the water? Can't find the water resistant info, which I'm pretty sure this watch is. Yeah, I just cannot find it. But going to the watch functionalities, we have basically everything that you'd expect from a watch. Accelerometer, gyro, compass, heart rate, biometer, thermometer, basically skin temperature, so not like your internal body temperature, and whatever that is, a 3D health sensor. So there we go. And one last thing that this has is a Samsung Pay functionality. Because it is a Samsung device, you can utilize that. But if I remember correctly, this is also running on this kind of like collaboration with Samsung Wear OS. So I assume it also has access to Google Pay if that is something that you would prefer to use. And obviously it can be connected with any kind of Android device, maybe even Apple, though I am not certain about that. Any Android device will work. After all, it is an Android accessory. But if you're planning to use this maybe with iPhone, do check it beforehand. I don't want to mislead people, so yeah. Now anyway, with that being said, I want to mention a couple additional things. We have a swappable little wrist wrist straps, and they look to be relatively standard, and they have a small diameter. I don't exactly know which one that is. Does it say here? No, it does not. So in general, I'm confident that you should be able to use any strap with the same kind of spread. And obviously, if Samsung sells their own separately, then you can get those as well. Okay, there we go, it clipped in. Now this strap is relatively small. Does it say? Yep, it's a 20 millimeter, and it's a S/M. Now for my petite little hands, this should be pretty decent. Let's just see. Yeah, this is pretty okay. So you can see it fits at least my wrist a little okay, though we can get the little angle right here. It is kind of getting bent out of place right here. My wrist isn't apparently wide enough. So as you can see, it's a little bit harder right here. So it doesn't like fold as normal wrist strap would. That's a little bit disappointing, but that's just a limitation partially of the strap. So it is getting blocked by the watch itself. If I can get this to somehow show. So when it gets to a specific angle, the strap itself gets blocked on the edge of the watch itself. So maybe, just maybe, if you swap the strap and it doesn't have the button right here that is built in, it could actually fold all the way flat, giving you a, well, better fit for arms like mine, which pretty sure there isn't very many of you out there like me. So yeah, but that being said, the general size of this, really nice, at least for me. And obviously there are bigger versions of it. So if you want a bigger watch, then get the bigger one. Also will have a bigger battery and will last longer. So that's additional benefits. But anyway, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.